All right, you everybody, what's going on? This is MK64 Wrestler. We are back with another video, and today I just wanted to talk about why it seems to be all this unnecessary hate for the Nintendo Switch 2. I myself do not understand it. Like I'm not a Nintendo glazer or grifter or whatever. I'm just a person that plays video games. So I play on PC, I play on Nintendo, I play on freaking PlayStation. Like I play multiple platforms. I even play on my phone sometimes, but it's for like for certain games. Just very few games though. But yeah, I'm a gamer, man. I play on different games, and I just don't understand why there seems to be all these, I guess, Nintendo hate channels. They just popping up. And the crazy thing is that I don't really see too much like Sony hate channels or Xbox hate channels. It's only specifically Nintendo hate channels. Now, my first theory is that, well, I guess hating on Nintendo gets you paid. I mean, that's got to be the number one reason. Cause some of these channels would be a little ridiculous. And you know the channels I'm talking about. The channels that, if not, I'll say like maybe 80%, 90% of their videos is talking about the Switch 2 sales. Like if most of their videos is talking about how the Switch 2 isn't selling too well, then it might be one of those channels. I'm just saying. Like I don't understand why somebody will put so much effort in research and finding the information for the sales numbers of a particular console. I don't think many people really even care about that. I can understand if you like I guess like a Nintendo YouTuber, you need some content, you need something to talk about. Like, so I understand maybe they want to look at the sales figures and all that, and if you follow those channels, then that's cool. That's what they talk about. But if you've openly said you don't like Nintendo, you don't really like the company, I don't know why you would spend so much time just looking into those numbers. It don't make too much sense to me. Let me see. And the crazy thing is that these channels, like I said, 80-90% of their content is talking about the Switch 2 sales, which I still don't really understand. It'd be like, oh, the Switch 2 sold 19 million, but they'd be like, oh my God, the Switch 2 had a horrible Black Friday, or the PlayStation also the Switch 2 Black Friday, or the Switch 2 isn't selling well. Man, they're still sitting on the shelf, and it's like they still sold like 19 million. Like it is still the fastest selling console right now. I don't know. Now I don't know if the Switch 2 will outsell the Switch 1. If I'm just being honest, because everything's a little bit pricier these days, and the Switch 2 is going up in price. Now it's not going up as much as PlayStation or Xbox. I think Xbox is still kind of low, but PlayStation went up the most. Like I don't know, man. A PlayStation 5 for $600 is great, but I think it's like $650 maybe for a disc version, and it's like $900 for the PS5 Pro. No. Nah, gaming is becoming a luxury hobby. But I think still the Nintendo Switch 2 is it's good value for your money. Like bro, you are getting like a a portable console that you can just take it with you. Like you can play it on your TV and then take your game with you on the go. I think for adults it's really good to have some gaming on the go where you're not tied to a TV. So I think just that alone makes it worth the $450 or even $500. Also, the amount of games it can run, like it can run like big budget games on here. Cyberpunk, Resident Evil Requiem. We got Skyrim's an old game, but it can run that. Let me see. You got Star Wars Outlaws. I don't really play it. Got the Fallout 4 that just came out. Let me see. What else is a Bethesda game? Oh, we got the Indiana Jones. That recently just came out. Looks pretty good. Does not run at 60 FPS, but it does look pretty good and it runs pretty stable for an on-the-go experience. Like the Switch 2 has awesome third-party like offerings, which is one of the main reasons I'm enjoying it right now. I'm still waiting on Mario and Zelda. Maybe the next Smash, but until then, I'm still enjoying Mario Kart. I played through Metroid. I think my next Nintendo game will probably be Mario Tennis Fever. I think that game will be fun. Just to have another game to play online. Let's have another game to play online. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, so with all that, I don't understand why there's this hate for the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is an awesome piece of tech. Like even, okay, look, if you don't like Nintendo, fair. If you don't like their games, if you don't like the company, fair. But you can't sit here and tell me that even objectively, the Switch 2 is not an impressive piece of hardware. Like, it just is, bro. The Switch 2 is an impressive piece of hardware. Like, from what it can run on the go, I can take the controllers off if I want to. You can turn it into a mouse. It has gyro in them and everything. Like, what? What are you talking about, bro? And then the thing that kills me is that these channels will tell you, don't support Nintendo, don't buy nothing from them, but then tell you to like emulate their games, which that just blows my mind. It's like nah, don't spend no money on them. But yeah, these Mario games are really good. You have to emulate them. What? It's like, nah, stay consistent. Be consistent. Like, don't don't tell me not to really get involved in Nintendo, then tell me to emulate their games on my phone or something like that. Like that whole Pokemon situation. Oh my God, bro. It's like Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. The games were like $20. I did not mind paying $20 for that game. It's like, well, you could emulate it. Okay, well, I didn't want to. I know how to emulate. I just didn't want to do that because I could easily just pay like $20, support the company that makes the games I like, even though I don't agree with everything they do. I can still support the company that makes games that I like. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with paying for Nintendo Switch Online. I wish they would add more games to the GameCube section though. Realistically, I really do feel like they took their time, and they were taking their time to add more games to the Switch Online. I would say that, but for what we have on there right now, it's a lot. Like you will not have time to play all those games. You just won't. You won't have time. You'll not have time to play all those games. So I'm having fun with them, going back and playing some of the classics, which you can also play offline. So like if I wanted to, I could play the Super Nintendo thing right here. I don't have to be connected to the internet to play it. Even though it says Switch Online, it just means that basically it checks back every 7 days. So you launch the app, you go on like a trip or something, you could play your classic games on the go. Pretty cool. If I want to play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the go, I can do that. Pretty cool. But that's the thing, once again, I don't understand. Like these channels, they put so much it's so much hate on the Switch 2. And like I say, I don't know why you would put so much effort into focusing on the sales of the console if you don't really care for it anyway. Why even put that much energy into it? Why is 90% of your content about that? And once again, even after all that, you tell people to emulate the games anyway. It's like, nah, Nintendo's bad, Nintendo sucks, but yeah, go ahead and go emulate all the Mario games and Pokemon games and all that. It's like it's like just stay consistent. Like if you don't like Nintendo, don't even emulate their games. Don't even like look their way. That's all I'm saying. But that's about it, man. I just wanted to kind of talk about I feel like the unnecessary hate for the Switch 2. Objectively, I think it is an awesome piece of tech that has come out and that exists right now, and you can play a bunch of games. Like they're adding the Switch 2 library of games is getting very impressive. by each and every day is getting more impressive. A lot of third-party support and some awesome first-party games are coming out. I'm excited for Star Fox, even though it is a remake of the 64 version. I don't care, it looks cool, and they're gonna add some online play in there along with an additional challenge mode, which would be really interesting. So the Switch 2 is getting very interesting. It is almost like gonna be like the peak console. The only thing Nintendo needs is I need Call of Duty on there, a new Smash, and Mario Zelda, and that'll be it, bro. I think the Switch 2 might be kind of peak. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but that's just my opinion, man. Let me guys know what you think about the hate for the Switch 2, or do you hate the Switch 2? If you hate the Switch 2, hey, that's your opinion. I'm not getting mad. I just hate that these channels put so much effort into the hate of the Switch 2. I just feel like it's unnecessary. I can understand maybe a couple videos here and there, but when all your channel content is mainly about that one console, it's not about the other consoles or anything else, then that's kind of, I don't know why you would do it, unless they're just getting paid. But that's it, man. That's it for this video. Like and subscribe for more. Once again, if you have any comments, post them and below. Let's have a little discussion. That's about it, man. Till next time. Peace out.